Hey, everybody, welcome to the MURCA Guns and Freedom podcast with your host, me, the Yankee Marshal. Today, it's just like every other day. It's just an open chat where you can ask whatever questions you want to ask, suggest whatever topics you want to suggest. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. You can talk amongst yourselves over there in the live chat. But if you do want to talk to me, that's why I'm here, especially so I can be accessible. If someone has a problem with something I've said, you can come in here, you can tell me I was wrong. And hopefully you bring some facts to back it up. Come in and educate me, whether it's something little, like you mentioned this wrong about a product, or it's something big, like I disagree with your stance on immigration or whatever. Feel free to come in, state your opinion. I enjoy it. I love it. Please do it. You see how few people ever do it because most people are afraid to express their opinions. And on most channels, the channel doesn't express their opinions because they don't want anybody to disagree with them and just go away. It's what most people do when they hear something they disagree with. They're just like, I'm unsubbing because I can't possibly handle an opposing opinion because I'm a weak-willed little pussy, which probably not the best way to start a chat here. But as I was saying, ask whatever you want to ask me. Suggest whatever topics you want to suggest. You can do it multiple different ways. If you're here live and you know what those are. If you're actually watching this later, put stuff in the comment section. And if you want to get involved and do things, get involved in things like the giveaways we do. You can't do super chat since you're not here live, but you can do super thanks. If you want to get registered to win one of the silver bullets, go ahead and do a $5 super thanks. It's the same thing as doing a super chat. Same thing with the double super secret rock giveaway. If you want to be entered into that and stop the Heasley monster from winning again, you can do that through super thanks too. As usual, I like to start the chats by reading orders to see if anybody's ordered any merchandise, because that does support TYMP, where we provide four or more families every month the means to defend themselves, their home, their family, etc. By providing them with a basic firearm to do so, shotgun, handgun, whatever, when they wouldn't normally be able to afford to. And a lot of people bitching about that. Like, well, should somebody get something for free? Well, I thought you were supposed to be Christians. That's the whole point of one of the whole tenets of Christianity, is to help people that can't quite make it. And if some people can't quite buy a gun to defend themselves and their family, and often those are the people who need it the most. So we step in and help. If you got a problem with that, fucking pound sand. Don't donate. Most of you don't donate. So 99.9% of you that watch the channel don't donate. So why are you bitching? You ain't giving them nothing. But as I was saying, this is going to be a bitchy chat. This is twice now I've started telling people off in the chat. And I'm in a good mood. I just feel like telling people off, I guess. I kind of enjoy it, if you know what I mean. But as I was saying, I like to read the names of people who ordered merchandise because it does go support TYMP. And today, that person that ordered merchandise is Brian Huff. That's all we got today, but at least we got that one. I don't think we got any new patrons today, but I do think we got someone who upped their membership. Let me look and see. It was, yes, Buddy Shepard upped his membership. So he became a mouse gun fan. Now I got to give away another mouse patch. Oh, and by the way, they got back to me with the patches. Seems like I had a family emergency. They're out of town. So they've got things rolling now. So pretty soon we should have the patches coming. So yay. We're actually going to have a place where you can go and buy my designs as patches if you want to. So, and I'll have patches I can give to people when I want to give them patches. All right, so let's get started here. I read that. We don't got any new subscribe star people, I'm sure. In fact, I think we lost one today. Did we just lose one? It looks like we just lost. Wait, did we get a new subscriber? Someone, David Ford, subscribed on this, subscribed as a new person. So we must have lost two. We must have lost two people. We did. I see them right there. I can see the two people we lost. All right, now let's get over to, well, before we get started, remember, if you want to become part of the Yankee Marshal Posse, the deputy program, you want to be a Patreon member, you want to support us through Subscribe Star, you want to buy merchandise like Mess with the Bow Wow, Get the Pow Pow, which features my own dog Django with a little color change. Go over to TYMPpistolproject.com. From here, you can join any of the supporting groups. You can buy merchandise. There's a link to go to my Shopify page. And there's also a link there to sign up to be a recipient for TYMP if you find yourself in need. So you can do everything from that website. Now, let me see if we got any questions coming in. Martin Bisquick gifted a membership to someone. I don't know who got it because I can't see yet. George Powell says the Nazi cotton shirt is amazing. Great way to give Trumpers the finger. Well, I don't know if it gives Trumpers the finger because I don't think most Trumpers are Nazis. It gives the ones that support Nazism, it gives them the finger. Like Musk. Musk won't like it. His family's fucking Nazis. His grandfather was one of the biggest members of the Canadian Nazi sympathizing party. But yeah, I like it. Definitely my favorite shirt now. We'll see, everybody else should get one. Because I'm surprised they let that shirt be made, because that's a violation of copyright, because that's not a public domain character. But they let it be made. It's still up. People bought it, got it, and now it's still up there. So surprise, surprise, surprise. I'm very surprised. It's Cotton Hill from King of the Hill, and he's like, in my day we used to shoot Nazis, and it's got him. I think maybe the reason it hasn't been caught yet is because people don't know who Cotton Hill is. That might be what it is. Just so you know. Mike White, 2A Advocacy, who's here all the time, but like I said, is untrainable because he doesn't know how to do super chats through the right link. I'm doing my ancestry online, and I found out today that Sam Colt is in my ancestry tree. Also, to get into the super secret rock drawing. Well, I got to make sure to write your thing down today because these tend to disappear. Don't worry, at the end of every chat, I write them down. I got all the ones written down from yesterday. Boy, Clinton Barella got a lot yesterday. This is going to be the first ever fundraiser I ever did for my channel that was from my channel, not for an outside like charity or something, that actually doesn't lose money. That it might actually make some money for Pets and Vets. Usually all like the silver bullet drawing I'm giving away, the special one for the new, where I'm giving away 2 of these silver bullets to new members over on Patreon. Well, of the new members that have signed up over there, right, it's like 5. So you get 5 members signed up over there. That's making what, $30? I'm spending $300 to give away 2 bullets to them. That's how my fundraisers usually go. They usually go like that. But this one, the double super secret rock giveaway that I can't talk about, is doing well, mainly because people just don't want the Heasley monster to win again. But that is cool that Sam Colt is in your lineage. I don't have nobody like that in my lineage. They're mostly hog thieves and ridge runners, moonshiners, things like that, and a lot of military people. John Heasley, will you please put the PayPal link in the chat? I put the PayPal link right up there at the top. It's right up there at the top. Are you not seeing it? Does anybody not see it? I'll put it in right here. PayPal link. Boop, 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 boop. But there, I put it in again, but hopefully that works. All right, let me get back over to where I was. Oh, and I got another super chat over here. Paul B used his membership, his WAP membership. 43 months he's been in my WAP. He's probably all pruning now. Which of your guns do you like the most because of cool gizmo factor? Oh, that's probably my Bond Arms bullpup. That's a very cool little gizmo. I would have to say that is definitely, because most of my guns are very simple. They're Berettas, 1911s, or revolvers. But that one is a pretty cool little gizmo. I like it. I wish I could show it to you, but I can't, or they'd yank me off the air. All right, let's get over here to the PayPal super chat, see if there's anything coming in. Why is it asking me to sign in? It's asking me to sign in to PayPal. I got to get a special code from the internet. So I'm going to have to edit the hell out of this video today, especially if I want to take out all the times I bitch at people. 085520. if I want this to be bitch free, but I don't think it will be. That would confuse people if one of my chats was bitching free. All right, let's get over here and get started on the questions. What is today? Today is the 28th. Dale Riggedy chimed in, which means I assume he's still alive. He chimed in and said, all hail Phil. Phil is cool. Well, we know that, but it is nice to reaffirm that for people so that they know it. You'd be surprised how many people don't know it. Edgar Cortez chimed in. He got multiple entries into the double super secret rock giveaway that we can't talk about either, and said, what did he say? He didn't say nothing. He just did it through the website, I do believe. And Michael Jensen chimed in, and he said, HKUSP Compact 40 Smith & Wesson. Well, that's for the earlier chat, just so people know. He weighed in over here. I guess he wanted me to get to keep the money because he knows YouTube steals the freaking money. YouTube bastards. Next we got, who was that? That was Michael Jensen. We got John. We got the Heasley monster next. I would buy a 686 plus. He also did his shooting the shit with Yankee response through this, I guess, so we could keep the money. Paul Bidenbach also got an entry into the double super secret rock giveaway and said, oh, hail Phil, building the resistance to the Heasley monster. That's right. Just every one person got one entry. We would cut down his odds. He's been my best fundraising tool ever. That's why this is going to be the only fundraiser that's ever made money. And it's not because I'm doing a good fundraiser, it's just because everybody's doing it to spite John Heasley. If I only had thought of that earlier. Clinton Barella also did the same and said, sent email titled new gun case. Not sure if you got it. I don't see it. Let's see. PayPal, payment, blah, blah, blah. Let me get to the shooting left to center so that I can see it. I can see new gun from Richard Wilson. Well, he didn't send a picture. He said got a new gun, but there's no picture. He said he traded his his DWX for Dan Wesson TCP because he likes having a grip safety, but he didn't send a picture. I do not see gun case. So you might want to resend that if you've sent it over. Let's see here. Where was that? Was Clinton Barella. Per Gustafson paid his $2 tithe to Phil. Make sure he don't get his trailer blown away. Do you think that the U.S. will acquire Greenland? No. One way or another? No. Even take it by force? No. That doesn't mean I don't think Trump would want to, and some Republicans would want to, and some Democrats too, I'm sure, but no, I don't think it's going to happen. That would start an international incident of a historic level. So I don't see that happening. If they wanted to be a state or a protectorate, that'd be one thing, but they don't seem to want to. Now, if it got to where the majority of them wanted to join America, well, then it'd be a different story. But right now, I don't see it being a thing. Jason Thompson, Officer Tater Hater, chimed in. I saw your videos you sent today. Sent emails, more blue privilege. Yes, I watched. I think I watched all of them today because I didn't have as much to do today. I put up some videos no one watched, but other than that, I didn't have much to do today. Caden worked, so we didn't work on his car or anything today. We still are getting an error on cylinder 5, so I don't know if the new fuel injectors with the fuel injector we were having problem with cylinder 2, so we replaced all of them. Now we're having problem with cylinder 5, so we don't know if it's a fouled spark plug or if I need to replace that fuel injector, or it could be anything, could be a vacuum hose, could be wiring. We got a new harness for it and everything. So going to be trying that tonight to see what we can get done about that. But didn't have anything to do last night. So. John Mandrick chimed in here, got entry into the double super secret drawing, and said, "Is John Heasley Phil's chosen? I do not know. I'm Phil's chosen." Oh, that's blasphemy. Trying to piss me off. Joe Pearson says, "What kind of monster is the Heasley monster? A closet monster, under the bed monster, cookie monster?" Well, I don't think he's in the closet. I don't know why so many monsters are in the closet. I wish the monster community was more accepting of monster sexuality, but apparently not, because a lot of them got to stay in the closet. But if he was going to be one, I think I don't know about cookie monster or under the bed monster. I think he'd be one of those bridge monsters, like live under a bridge and do riddles and stuff and just annoy the shit out of everybody. I think he'd be one of those types of monsters. If I had to guess, I'm just guessing here. That was Joe Pearson. And John Heasley chimed in again here and said, "Why is everyone against me winning? Because you already won twice. You've won 2 guns. Give somebody else a chance." Well, keep donating. But I'm in that horrible place where I still want everybody's money because I want to help as many animals as possible. But I don't want anyone to overextend themselves, and I don't want John Heasley to win again. But I won't fix it because I can't tolerate that type of bad karma. I've already got enough bad karma. Like I said, all you all know me as this kindly old YouTube gun guy who's nothing but rainbows and lollipops, where my early years, I know it'd be real hard for you to tell from me now, were very shady. So I've got some bad karma to atone for, just in case there is. I didn't worry about it till I watched that goddamn show. What's his name? Earl. My name was Earl. Then I had to be like, fuck, what if I... So now I got to make up for that, so I can't fix it or anything. Make the cartoon endings in a mug, please. Yeah, okay, I can do that. That's Edwin Rodriguez. Cartoon end. Remind me, I'll do it at the end of the chat tonight. Cartoon endings mug. So that's another one I like that no one else gets. That's a little glimpse of my childhood, that one. Because that's how I wish the cartoons would ended. Especially for Jerry and Tweety. Oh, especially Tweety. Oh, I hated fucking Tweety. I wanted him dead. As a kid, I wanted him so dead. Roadrunner's just, a casualty of war. He just, happens to be in the group. But Tweety, I wanted him so dead every show. If you feel that way, go over to my website and buy my Shopify store and buy the cartoon ending shirt. It'd be nice to see it move up from like the lowest selling level on my store. But yeah, I'll do that tonight when we get done with the chat. Remind me. Where was I? That was Edward Rodriguez, which is also my niece's last name now. Kevin Payton chimed in and said, "All hail Phil, $10 to the middle square to block the Heasley monster." Good job. If I'd have known, if I could have bottled the spite towards John Heasley earlier and made it into a good fundraiser, I would have tried that before. Jonathan Ho chimed in, but he didn't say nothing. We all know why. He pays $2 tithe to Phil, though, so Phil's not going to be poking his nose in her business. Or his business. All right, that gets us caught up over there. Over here, we got George Powell, who said he didn't stop the insurrection, then pardoned the traitors, banning media to tell the truth, and is rounding up non-whites. He backs dictator Putin over Ukraine. There's a lot of things not to like about Trump. He's disbanding the Department of Education, genocide aside, he's a Nazi. Trump. I don't know if Trump's a Nazi. I know Trump. I know Elon is. I don't think Trump's ever been a Nazi. I think Trump's just a very superficial person, and he's doing what the people around him want him to do. The whole Department of Education thing, that's all about the religious right wanting to put religion back in schools. They're wanting to get to where they can, because they're dying and they want to start indoctrinating children. That's all that's about. It's about indoctrinating children into religion. And also educated people don't tend to vote conservative anymore because conservatism latches itself onto too many other non-related things so people on the left do now too. So it makes it hard we need a third party really bad. And also the thing I saw that I don't like is I don't like how they're going after the Smithsonian because they think that history doesn't portray the right American pride. America did a lot of shitty things, and trying to change history to make it to where we're not giving you government money unless you paint a rosy fucking picture. No, that's not okay with me. That's one of the worst things they've done so far. I don't like the Department of Education thing, but that whole thing going after the Smithsonian because, you're talking about the bad shit America did. Well, America did a lot of fucking bad shit. And like Mark Twain said, patriotism is supporting your country always and your government only when they deserve it. And our government did not always deserve support. So pretending that it did is ridiculous. That's Nazi shit right there. And that does bother me. And that'll lose me a lot of subs tonight that I said that. But remember, let's play that game for 2 years while we still got Congress, and I hope we get some good gun stuff passed. Most of the stuff he does will be reversed when he leaves anyway, so I don't get too excited about it if I like it. I don't get too upset about it if I don't. Because where was I at? All right, let's get back to the chat here. Am I all caught up over here? I think I might be able to get to the live chat now. Let me make sure I'm still caught up here. Jonathan Aho was the last one. He still is. George Powell was the last one over there, who is obviously not a Trumper. And I'm not contradicting anything he says. Everything he said has actually happened. Whether that means Trump's a Nazi or not, I just think he's sometimes a fool and always a showman and he's almost a predator because he'll take advantage of any situation he can take to be on top. He's all about Trump. And anyone who can deny that, I don't think understands how the world works or how history works and can't read newspapers or don't understand reality or facts. If you think he's a good Christian that cares about you, you're kind of stupid. I hate to break it to you. But Richard Wilson finally sent a picture of his new gun. There's his new TCP that he traded his the DWX for. So I think it's a good trade. I mean, I see that gun a lot, and I keep thinking I would want it, but then I'm like, well, what makes me want it? I think I'd be the same with him. I think I'd get it, and I think I'd be like, there's something else I'd rather have. And I'd end up selling it or trading it. Someone said today I need to start trading up, do that little thing where you keep trading up to get that gold-plated python. And I'm like, well, I got $8 and I got a Beretta Pico. How many trades do they think it's going to take for me to get to the gold-plated python? Because I'm willing to do it. I just don't know where I'd start. Clinton Barella sent a picture of his gun case he just got. Someone was asked questions about those the other day, and I did not know much about gun cases because I don't really have any. Because they're mostly for semi-autos, which he's got a revolver in there, though. It says Condition 1 gun case. I like it. I guess Condition 1 is the name of the company that makes it. So it's got lots of spaces for magazines and other stuff and enough for 5 guns. See, I think that would be better than a range bag in some ways because things don't clunk around together and everything. But I've never gotten around to getting one. And right now I don't take a lot of guns down to the range when I go. I take like 2 because it's in my backyard. So I don't got to carry a lot of stuff. All right, let's check, see where we're at over here. Nothing else over there. Nothing else over here. So let's get to the live chat. Oh, I didn't put it on live chats on top chat. the MP9 metal comp until they make it in 10 millimeter. I would like to see that gun in 10 millimeter. The new 2.0 metals from MP, I would Smith & Wesson. I'd love to see those in 9 millimeter or 10 millimeter. NEA is trying to bogart your audience right now. Well, he might as well. He never shows up at our joint chats anymore, so he might as well just steal mine. I go out. I go to extra effort to not do over his chats. Asshole. I wonder if he's doing his earlier now. If it'd be better for me to go to like 7 o'clock on all my chats, or would that be too late for most people? I know it'd be too late for Dale Rickety. I mean, he's here on the West Coast, so it'd still be 7 p.m. for him. But that's pretty late for him. I mean, I think they give him his pudding at 6. So however long those pills kick in, which I don't think he makes it to the end of this chat usually. So I don't think he can wait till 7. Unless we could talk to the home and see if they'd start giving him his pills later. He is 107 years old. But fuck that, never enough ammo. He's mean. He's mean, I tell you. Although I did share some of his stuff on Instagram yesterday. Some of the memes he put up, I bogarted them. I got my Viper for $900 at the big box store. It was close to $1,000. Nice gun. Did you get my email about winning the thread protector? Yes, I did, but I haven't sent them yet. I got the last batch of them are still sitting right here on their paper with the names next to them because I haven't gone to the post office because I was waiting till when I could figure out how to engrave this fucking gun and then do it all at once. But I might just need to go ahead and go to the post office because I don't know if I'm going to figure out anytime soon how to use the engraver. Caden's supposed to help me. Shirt idea quote: "We are all monkeys in the eyes of Phil, but he tolerates us anyway." Well, I think you suggested that once already because I thought about it, but I was like, how do I go about doing that? Run with the idea of picking out a villain member for the rest of us to pledge to defeat. Money will flow in. Who can be our next villain? Who in here is fairly evil? They got to be kind of evil. I mean, John Mandrick, maybe. I'm sure he's kind of. Per Gustafsson has the perfect name to be evil. Sounds like, because remember, there's already like Per Degatron. He's a bad guy for the Justice Society. But yeah, I don't know who would be the next evil. John. We can't do John Ho. That's disrespectful of the dead. Maybe Dale Rickety, because the Rickety monster sounds pretty scary, actually. And plus, he was from around when most of those folklore things got started, so it would make sense. Like all the, what do you call those things? Not the folklore, but it is folklore, but urban legends. Well, he's been around longer than all of them have, so he could be the start of them. I think that's it for us for time tonight. Your zealots offered you plenty for your Pico. They think you teabagged it. Well, I would teabag it if somebody would buy it. I'm thinking of giving it away next. I mean, just give it away, for the next double super secret giveaway because it won't cost me nothing. The rock cost me something. I don't remember exactly how much. I think it was like 400 or something, total by the time I paid for everything, shipping and everything. And then I got to ship it to somebody else. So, but we're getting to where I think we might actually more than break even on that. Yesterday, we didn't do as good today as we did yesterday, but we still did pretty good today. George Powell just placed an order. What did he order? Let's see. If it's magnets, I'm going to be like, because I don't know what it is with magnets. Everybody loves their magnets. But we're out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, and then we're going to go ahead and make the mug for Mr. Rodriguez. But I want to say thanks to everybody for showing up tonight. Thanks for everybody for participating in the conversation, keeping things rolling. Thanks for helping support our charities we run, helping support the Pets and Vets program. It's all appreciated. Thanks for, if you're one of the few people that still watches my videos since YouTube. Oh, and after bitching at YouTube yesterday all day, of course, all my metrics went down today. So I've been getting on the web and looking at people who have been punished by YouTube, and they're like, not uncommon. There's some very petty people at YouTube. And they have a lot of free reign to do a lot of things. That's why you get those messages that there's no human intervention in the algorithm, because there's tons of human intervention in the algorithm. But if you've never had to fight with them, you've never gotten that message probably. But like I was saying, thanks everybody out there for everything you do for the channel. I appreciate it. I'll see you all again tomorrow. Until then, remember, always carry and stay safe until I see you again.